Alright, last week I made a video about this guy, Eli the Computer Guy, being racist towards Chinese people, and there were a couple of comments, and I wanted to address them because some people don't understand certain things. And this is your favorite half Chinese. So, first of all, let's just start again and refresh our mind by watching this racist clip.
Yeah, now we get into the stupidity of the day. It actually pays me. It actually pays me. Oh my God. I don't know, is racism in vogue again? Can I do this joke without being canceled? I wonder if I can do this joke without being canceled. You wanna try? You wanna try? Sure, let's try this joke.
He said it himself.
Do these people think that we are stupid? I don't know what that is. That's racist on so many levels.
He said it himself.
Smorgasbord of racism there. But I feel like in the world of Trump, it's allowed. I feel like
the world does not belong to Trump, Eli.
in the world of Trump, it's allowed. Anyways, no, this is actually how dumb white people are. Where I'm sure the Chinese people are like, yeah, no, we got that. We got that. And
well, that was the clip. So let's address the comments. There were a lot of comments that said, oh, he always says Chinaman. I know, I also watch his videos, and a lot of people say, you have to watch all his content, so you know he's not a racist. Why do you think that I never watch his content if I literally come up with his content? Now, I'm not mad at you, you're trying to defend him, but you're not seeing the whole picture. So, first of all, let's go address the comments about Chinaman. I never said anything about him saying Chinaman. However, when he is saying it, I know that he is acting like what they call rednecks, calling Chinese people Chinaman, all right? I know that. That's his way of making his videos. That is why I never ever said anything about it. However, a lot of other Chinese people also let me know that they also find that very, very disturbing. You can pick it up how you want, right? But the video wasn't about it. The video was literally about this little clip that we just saw. So, those people, I hope you now understand, it was not about that he was saying Chinaman. If he is saying Chinaman in the context like pretending to be a redneck or whatever, I understand it is sarcasm, right? No problem with that. I do have a little problem with it because there are people that still find it painful, but I would not make a video about it because it is kind of borderline, right? And I would not make a video about it, but that's me. However, when it comes to this clip, has nothing to do with it. All right, it's perfectly clear, right? The other comment was that in this clip, he was mocking white people. And that's not the case. Because this clip literally starts his video. Before this clip, he is talking about, I don't know, he's selling some courses or whatever that you can subscribe to, something like that, some promotional thing for himself. Obviously, I cut it out. I'm not going to help him promote anything, right? So let's just dive into this. He was not mocking white people or pretending to be white people acting racist towards Chinese. He literally said in the beginning, can I do this, right? Let's just analyze the entire clip.
And, yeah, now we get into the stupidity of the day.
So he says, now we get into the stupidity of the day.
Yeah, now we get into the stupidity of the day.
So he knew it, right? Let's continue.
It actually pays me. It actually pays me. Oh my God. I don't know, is racism in vogue again?
Here he's asking. This has nothing to do with him pretending. It's weird to say him pretending to be a white person, him to be pretending like being a redneck or whatever.
Can I do this joke without being canceled?
He knows,
I
right?
wonder if I can do this joke without being canceled.
He's still asking.
Try? You want to try? Sure, let's try.
And now, hold on. There is no context about white people mocking Chinese people or talking about Chinese people like that, right? There's nothing what I think he refers to what they call the rednecks, right? Or the people. There's nothing that he says about them being like this, right? And now, in the following part, he's going to pretend to be Chinese, stereotyping them, and afterwards, he's also not talking about it. Let's see.
Do these people think that we are stupid? I don't know.
So is he mocking a white person or is he mocking a Chinese person here? Definitely not a white person. There's no context of white persons or white people in this whole entire clip.
What that is. That's racist on so many levels.
And here he says it himself. That's racist on so many levels with a huge smile on his face. Do we all agree now that this video had nothing to do with, or this clip had nothing to do with white people? All right? We can safely assume he was not mocking them or pretending to be them, making fun of the way they act towards Chinese people. He was literally acting to be a Chinese, stereotyping us. And ladies and gentlemen, that is racist. I hope it's quite clear now,
That's
right?
Just a smorgasbord of racism there. But I feel like in the world of Trump, it's allowed. I feel like in the world of Trump, it's allowed.
In the world of Trump. The world is not Trump. Trump doesn't own the world. I mean, seriously, he doesn't even own himself. The lobbies own him. Let alone he owns anything like the world.
That's actually how dumb white people are. Where I'm sure the Chinese people are like,
I'm sure that this is where you guys are mistaking, right? Because he said that. But that had nothing to do with the clip before. So I'm not mad at you. Maybe that you were confused by it. But I think it's perfectly clear now that when he started to do his whole entertaining clip, I should say, that it had nothing to do with white people whatsoever. All right? So in this case, in this very particular clip, he was not mocking white people. He was literally mocking Chinese and stereotyping us. And that is racist. I hope we can agree right now with this. Now, unfortunately, there were also people in my comment section and they were saying things like, oh yeah, he's not, he's just like, I am black. This is how to start. I am black. He's not, he's just mocking white people. It's a similar thing. Now, I'm going to say something which you will probably not like, but do not say it because I want to offend you, not at all. But to put it in perspective, if he would say the N-word and pretending to be what you call yourself a black person, I would rather call it an African-American person or an African person, would you still say this, do the same or say the same? Oh no, he's mocking white people, because we just established that he wasn't mocking white people, right? If you would come up with a blackface, would you say that he is pretending to do that? While he's not doing any reverence to white people whatsoever in that particular clip. Because that's kind of important with the context, right? I think he would have been cancelled before the upload was finished. Let's be honest here. So why do you come in my comment section and trying to excuse this behavior? Or maybe you didn't understand it. I hope you do now. I don't know why when it comes to Asian and specifically to against Chinese people, that racism is going to be excused. and it's not a problem. I do understand where the underlying problem is. It's just because we've been silent for too long. And that is why you're not used to it and trying to overrule us, not want to listen to us, just disregard anything, disregard our entire experience, and then telling us what it is without listening. Anyway, I hope it is clear now, and I hope that now you also know that the time of Chinese being silent is over. And you know why? There's a new sheriff in town, and his name is Mr. Fong. I hope all of you will understand now. I'm not mad at you. I understand the confusion. I also understand what you say. You have to see all his content. It doesn't matter if in all his content he is doing whatever it is that he's doing. But if he is doing racist thing towards Chinese people, I am going to make a video about it. And this clearly was racist, and I hope that people can also see it. Accountability needs to be where accountability needs to be. And excusing people because you like his content, that's a very, very weak excuse. All right? But that's what human beings are very capable of doing. When we like somebody, it is easy for us to do like this, right? That's human nature. Anyway, I hope this was understanding, and that people understand it right now and understand that this kind of thing is just not acceptable. We, as Chinese people, are also human beings, and we do not deserve to be mocked. Also not by Eli the Computer Guy. Let me know what you all think of this in the comment section, but please keep it respectful. We're not uncivilized barbarians unlike some others. Please like, share, and if you have not yet, then follow. And as always, have a great day. Your favorite half Chinese.